conclusion of today's YPF, and part of the conclusion is that I have to speak a short message. I'll just give 2 minutes, and then I will invite Brother Binu to come pray and give the benediction. So just a few days ago, I was reading Matthew chapter 24 and 25, and when you read that, you see that it is all about Jesus' coming and all the things that are happening in the world. So you will see that many people are interested in the rapture, the signs of the rapture, the earthquakes, the tsunamis and all the things, blood moon, everything. So it becomes very interesting. People are setting dates. Okay, he will come on 7th September. He will come on Feast of Tabernacles. He will come on this day, that day. People are focused on that. Okay, but what does Jesus say? After saying all the things about his signs, he says, I will read Matthew chapter 24. He says, verse 44, therefore you also must be ready, for the Son of Man is coming at an hour you do not expect. So you must be ready. Okay? So when Jesus comes, you must be ready to meet him. So what does it mean? Should you know the day in which he is coming or what you should be doing? He says how you should be ready. And verse 45, he says how you should be ready. Who then is the faithful and wise servant whom his master has set over his household to give them their food at the proper time? Blessed is that servant whom his master will find so doing when he comes. So basically he's saying that who is the person who will be ready when Jesus comes is the person who is serving the Lord. Okay, even if you don't know the Feast of Tabernacles, you don't know Feast of Trumpets, you don't know anything about the rapture, the signs, the earthquakes, you are not following any of those things. That is immaterial. That is immaterial. What Jesus is looking for, and the ones who will go in when he comes and when he calls, are the ones who are serving in his name. He says, when he comes, he is looking for the faithful and wise servant who is giving the household of God the food at their proper time. Okay? So it is not just pastors who will be going. Every person in this church, every person in the house of God has something to give to another person. Everyone has got something. God doesn't give anyone, lets anyone be unequipped. He always gives something to everyone so that we have something to give to the church of God. And I just want to just highlight that the best thing that we can do for each other is to pray for each other. Okay? There's nothing greater than we can do than that. No amount of money, no amount of words of encouragement. Nothing is greater than praying for another person. And so I will encourage everyone to take time to pray for each other, remember each other in your prayers, and uphold each other's needs in God's presence. And just as a matter of encouragement, when the men's prayer started, it was early just leadership prayer. Only the pastor and few people would gather every night at 9:30 and pray for half an hour. Then it became men's prayer. Just as men's prayer was starting, one person I know just saw a short kind of vision, and I do believe that it is true. What that person saw was that a lot of men in sports clothes, like football or rugby kind of clothes, they are pushing a big boulder and they are moving that boulder. It is impossible for one person to do it, but as a group, as all the men gathered together and they pushed, they moved the stone and they moved the boulder. And I really do believe that when we all get together, men and women, men's prayer and women's prayer, when we have corporate prayer, it is more powerful than our individual prayer. So I will encourage everyone to attend the men's group and the women's group and to pray together, because it holds a lot of power and importance in the eyes of God. May God bless you.